Is 2 p.m. in the morning or in the afternoon? How to tell the time in a few simple ways. Hello, I'm Patrick Loan, a language and communication trainer for the Language Institute i-diom. In this video lesson, I'm going to help you tell the time in the correct way. In English, we use the 12-hour clock for most situations to arrange meetings and appointments. Before midday, we use AM, 11 AM. After midday, we use PM, 1 PM. Probably at school, you learnt to say the time like this: 11 o'clock or 5 o'clock. We can also say 10 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the evening, 4 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But we never say 11 o'clock AM. There are other ways to give information about appointments. We can say, the meeting is at 2 p.m. tomorrow. We can also say, the meeting is at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Or, the meeting is at 2 o'clock tomorrow. And we can also say, the meeting is at 2 tomorrow. In the last two examples, we do not need PM or in the afternoon because it is clear that 2 is in the afternoon, not the morning. But in the next example, we have to be clear. The taxi will arrive at 5 o'clock in the morning to take us to the airport. Or we can also say, the taxi will arrive at 5 a.m. to take us to the airport. Not, the taxi will arrive at 5 to take us to the airport. Because it is unclear if this is in the morning or in the afternoon. There are two ways to say the time for minutes after the hour. 5 past 10 or 10:05. 10 past 10 or 10:10. Quarter past 10 or 10:15. 25 past 10 or 10:25. Half past 10 or 10:30. After half past, it changes. 25 to 11 or 10:35. 20 to 11 or 10:40. Quarter to 11 or 10:45. 5 to 11 or 10:55. So, the simplest way to say this time is 12:45. In British English, we use the very short form of 11:30, which is 11:30. So, 11:30 means 11:30, not 10:30 as in German. Often it is enough to give a rough estimate of the time. We can use these expressions. It's about 2:30. It's nearly 3 o'clock. See you just after 11:30. It's just before 4. Don't forget the correct phrase and preposition to say the time of day. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. 12 p.m. means noon or midday. 12 a.m. means midnight. We use the 24-hour clock to talk about travel, flights, planes, buses and trains. 1400, 1405, 1430, 1445, 1455. My flight leaves Heathrow at 14:35. The bus leaves for London at 9:05. The train departs from platform 1 at 20:52. Never say 14 o'clock. Here are some common questions to ask the time. What time is it, please? Or, could you tell me the time, please? To answer, it's 2:30. Or, it's 2:30. Some more questions. When is the meeting? What time is the meeting? To answer, it's at 9:30 in the morning. Or, it's at 9:30 in the morning. Some more questions to ask the time. What time does the office close, please? When does the office close, please? Don't forget, we do not say 14 o'clock or 2 o'clock p.m. We say 1400 or 2 p.m. I hope this has given you some useful expressions and phrases to tell the time. That's all for this video lesson brought to you by the Language Institute i-diom. We look forward to hearing from you very soon.